This is the SenseHat dice. Initially, you want to open up the Python 3 on the Raspberry Pi. The first thing you'll want to do every time you open up the Raspberry Pi is type in this line, from sense_hat import SenseHat. Next, you want to declare what sense is by typing sense equals SenseHat, open parentheses, close parentheses, exactly as shown, or otherwise you will not be able to operate with the SenseHat correctly. Now type sense.show_message hello, and the message hello will display across the SenseHat. You can change the color of the message and the speed of the words by typing in different parameters into the function. Examples are sense.show_message hello, scroll speed 0.05, text color 255, 0, 0. The color is coordinated as RGB, so 255 in the first line in the first makes it red, 255 in the second makes it green, and 255 in the third will make it blue. There are more things you can do than just display text. However, you can make images using the sense.set_pixel blank. You can explicitly state which pixel to be what color, or you can make an 8x8 matrix. This will be demonstrated in the die function later on. To begin the die rolling program, we must do a regular routine and also import two new things, time and random. These imports will be used later in the code. Then you need to declare the letters B, G, and R as stated to represent the colors, B being blank / no color, R being red, and G being green. Then the tedious part of making the images for the tie, state them as 1 through 6 as shown in the image. Use the 8x8 matrix and the code for the die option. Our example is to the side of the image what it looks like when displayed on the SenseHat. For the possibilities, it is repeated and the same thing done 6 times or more if you want. This is the image here of it displaying 1, and this image here is it displaying 6, and this is what you would need to type in. Once done with the die possibilities, we must define the function. The roll dice function requires the use of random integers and using if and else if statements. The syntax must be exactly as shown or you will receive a syntax error. Type as shown to define roll_dice blank function. R is now defined as the random number, as here, that is occurring when the function is called. If the number is 1, it will set the SenseHat to display what you coded the one image to be, which would show this image. Else if the statement is 2, it will be what you coded to the 2 image to be. This will occur for each else if statement and what is in the parameters of the sense.set_pixel open parentheses close parentheses of that option. Next comes the while loop, which keeps the code running for as long as this loops it true. You state what the x, y, and z are, which is the sense.get_accelerometer_raw open parentheses close parentheses dot values open parentheses close parentheses. This pulls from x, y, and z coordinates of the accelerometer that is already on the SenseHat itself. Doing x equals ABSX, y equals ABSY, and z equals ABSZ is taking those values and making them absolute or positive. Next, there is an if statement. Which will check if the SenseHat is accelerated at 1.4 Gs or greater in the X, Y, or Z direction. If that statement is true, for example, they accelerate the SenseHat at 1.4 Gs or greater, it will do the following actions, which are roll_dice open parentheses close parentheses and time.sleep1. The roll dice function is what you defined earlier, which is this. It would cause this code to run, and the time.sleep, it makes the SenseHat wait 1 second before doing this if statement again, so you won't accidentally shake the SenseHat twice and lose the die you rolled initially.